Hello, and welcome to another...
Hey,
What?
Lothran.
What do you mean?
Hey. It's a discussion, not a story. You okay?
Oh, sorry. I'm a little tired. Thanks for helping me out, young Korvoth. So, failures aside, so what did you think about transfer?
Spice Mountain. Ugh, it's tense, and it explains some wonderful stuff with some real spice to it. The boo, they might have made it seem like they were all going somewhere. And maybe they did. And then leaving many of the least competent behind, although I find it more likely that maybe they sent those few somewhere else that looked exactly like the place that everyone else stayed in. I have so many more questions, though. So many questions for all this tasty spice. Spice is real. The spice is real.
Interesting. I see you're entertaining multiple theories these days. That's a good improvement.
It's the only way to keep up with you, Lothran. You must always be doing it somewhere. You know, like in them papers you keep that you won't let me look at.
Did I leave my notes somewhere? Yeah. Why are they over on the table with the book? Have you been reading through my stuff? Have you? You clever little worm.
I'm not so little anymore. You don't call me little worm, okay? I'm not so little anymore. And yes, first off, why do you code everything? It's so frustrating. And second off, you need to change some of your codes. Not all of them, but I got a few of them. So you gotta get a little better there, Lothran. You gotta improve. I gotta see some effort on your side.
Oh, so I'm the one that needs to improve. Okay, I'll work harder. I'll work harder. The not so little worm. And you said it in such a way, the way you spoke. You're testing me somehow. It's very good of you, young Korvoth. I quite approve. I'll figure out a good method to test which of my ciphers you've cracked. You can believe me on that one. All right. What were we talking about?
We're talking about how awesome and smart I am. It's true. This is a fact. And I'm growing smarter every day because you're old and you're falling apart and pieces of you are falling off. And then I'm gobbling them up and getting myself really smart. Really smart. Yep. That's how it is.
Is that all? Nothing too important then. So, my not so little anymore worm. Is that all the info that you gathered or care to ask about? Is there anything else?
No, wait, what about the hive requiring the sacrifice of Igthior? Why would the Vu do that? That's a very, it's an important person that now isn't alive because you have to restart the hive. Why would there be that cost? It's puzzling to me. You know, can I get some info on that stuff?
Yes. Well, the hives are dangerous. You see, they're not just a game changer, they're the game changer. If I was breaking it down to simplest concepts, I would compare them to nukes, but it would be if nukes produced unlimited energy, could create living beings from scratch, generate force fields, produce solid matter from raw energy, be used to instant print pretty much anything already schematically proven within that hive network, and were sentient unto themselves. So, not really nukes at all, but you might understand the analogy. They're that much more powerful than pretty much everything else. And then don't forget the hives are necessary for the Vu to live, breathe, and function at all. Their one real weakness. So the Vu put a lot of stress into the crafting and rebirth of such beings for a very specific reason. It would be ever so harmful if one were lost or fell into the wrong hands.
Oh, okay, that explains a bunch. Thanks. You revealed all of the info I really wanted to get my hands on. Now I can do my own research and figure more stuff out on my own. Thank you, Lothran. I'll do the extra. Good night, everyone. Goodbye and good luck. You'll need it out there. So stay safe out there. Goodbye, bye 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 bye.